Hello St. Cloud staff, this is Brian in IT, and I'm here to show you how to connect to our virtual private network of VPN using the Cisco AnyConnect app. First thing you need to do is you need to have access to Wi-Fi or any kind of internet connection. It doesn't have to be Wi-Fi, you can be plugged in. Just make sure you're connected to the internet. Step 2, open a browser. Doesn't matter which one. I prefer Google Chrome, but Firefox is fine, as is Microsoft's Edge. Any browser really will do. And we'll open the browser and start with https ://72.44.187.186. This is St. Cloud's network in DC. This is our IP address. You will get an error when you get here because we do not have a security certificate. There was no need for us to spend money on a security certificate because we know it's secure, and it's not like we're letting the public into it. So you can't get into it unless we give you permission to get into it, so there was no need to purchase a security certificate. To get past this, click Advanced and proceed to the IP. Here you're going to be asked to log in using your credentials. You do not need to add the domain to the end of it, just your username is fine. And log in. At this point, it's going to try to install automatically. It will fail. As you can see here, the installation is unsuccessful. It will always be unsuccessful, so don't worry about that. You've done nothing wrong. Just use the installer for the Windows 7. It is compatible with Windows 10, and click on that. You'll notice it's downloading in the bottom left. It's a small app. It doesn't take very long to download. Once complete, open, and you can begin the installation. Next, agree to the terms. Next, install. Now it's a small app, it won't take very long, and it won't take up very much space in your computer. Now let that finish, and we're done with the installation. Now you'll find the AnyConnect app down here for quick access. Now it's not here yet just because I just installed it, but we can come over here into our search bar and type in AnyConnect, and you'll see it show up here, or we can go to our start menu and scroll through our apps to find it over here in the start menu, and here it is. You click on that and the app will open. Now you see I already have the IP address in here. If this is your first time installing, you won't have this. It will be empty. But since I've already had it, the history is there, and so it automatically loaded the IP address of 72.44.187.186. What's going to happen for you is when you try to connect, this is what you'll see. You will get an error saying can't connect to an untrusted VPN. So to change that, just click Change Settings, uncheck Block Connections to Untrusted Servers, close, and try to reconnect. Takes a couple of seconds, but you'll get another warning saying it's not a secure site. It's fine to connect anyway, and enter your credentials. Again, you don't need the domain name here, just your username is fine. And then you'll see it connect. It only takes a few seconds, and you'll see that you get a confirmation that you're connected to the VPN down in the lower right, and there it is right there, connected to the VPN. So at this point, we now have access to all of St. Cloud's internal tools and drives. For example, the intranet, you can get in, you log in, you can do student attendance and the other tools you use here. If you wanted to submit a work order for whatever reason, intranet WO, there's the work order page, IT request, there's the IT request page. You can also submit a PO. Type in Scholar /PO, you're going to be prompted for your credentials. Just use STC as a prefix, backslash, username, password, sign in, and here's your PO page. The other thing is your drives. To connect to drives or to NAT network drives, go to your search bar, type in this PC. You don't even have to type it, it'll autocomplete for you, and you'll see NAT network drive. Click that, and then here are your drives. Now you see I already have a bunch of drives mapped, so I'm not going to remap these. I don't need that redundancy, so I'm just going to show you how to map. There's only two servers you need to worry about, STC file 12 or file 14. And then you put another / down, just a single one this time, and then whatever the drive you're trying to access would be. You're going to really need to know the directory. I'll work on publishing that for you. In the meantime, you can just send Deontay or I an email asking what the path is, and we'll send that to you. But in this case, let's just do public. I've already had public on here several times. Now it just disappears, but if you go to your folders and you go to this PC, you'll see I have all these drives available. Now just because there's a red X on them doesn't mean that they don't work. You just have to click on, for example, this one, and there it will open. The first time you map, I will do this, you're going to be prompted for your credentials. Just STC again, backslash, username, and your password. You don't need to click remember my credentials. It's not necessary. It will remember you unless your password changes. So you only have to do this one time. And then the next time you come in, you'll always have access to it. You do always need to be connected to the VPN to have access to these services. You can check it by doing in the bottom right hand side, the up arrow key. There's the AnyConnect app, and you'll see it's got the lock on. That means you're connected. You can also read that it says you're connected. If you are not connected to the VPN, you will not have access to these drives. And that's it in a nutshell. If you have any questions or you need further support with connecting to the VPN, please contact it@stcoletta.org. Enjoy the rest of your day.